Good morning, Geeks and Gamers. Welcome to the Daily 199. Is that what we can call it, Ryan? Can we rename it that? The 199 Daily or the Daily 199?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
G&G Daily is better. The Daily 199.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
what's the
I'm good with that.
199? What's the 199 for the day? Listen, you're losing the ability to make decisions around here. The chat is very angry at you. They're
They're angry that I put a Kotaku games journalist in the thumbnail instead of Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. So look at that. What the F is this thumbnail? It needs some Sydney Sweeney boobs. That was a Ryan decision, okay? Not
Yes.
me. I am all
I wanted
about
more representation. Too many just white people on the thumbnail. You know, we need some representation in there.
But yeah, it was a fun weekend. Maybe a bit of a bloodbath this weekend, but I guess that's another discussion for another time. Good Lord, man. Shit is out of control right now.
It's been a bloodbath on Twitter for anybody trying to support Sweet Baby Inc. or back woke games journalists. They're just getting ratioed left and right.
That's what you should have fucking said. You should have titled it Bloodbath for Sweet Baby Inc. this weekend on Twitter.
That is what I should have said.
Hang on. Jeremy's mic is still on the fritz, changing its volume randomly.
It did it like once early on. I haven't heard it happen again.
All right, man. I don't understand what's going on with my mic setup here. And I mean, I am a very professional streamer, very professional, have the best equipment, the best production value, everything like that. By the way, Gary is now on the cusp of 1 million subscribers. Talk about your all-time backfires, Dan Vask. I mean, you started this whole damn thing.
He called out. He did the challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, you started the whole damn thing, Dan, and now it is completely blown up in your face. Not the first time something's blown on your face, but, you know.
The first time you didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of crazy because when that challenge happened, wasn't Gary at like 600,000 something subs?
I think it was like seven. He was over 700. I think it was like 730 or something like that. I was talking to Dan about it the other day. I think it was like they were in the sevens.
Either way, that's crazy.
But Dan did have a strategy, but it's the fact that his strategy wasn't as good as me and you anticipated. We thought he actually had a better strategy laid out, like because he was just launching like Amazing Grace, I think. Is that what he was launching?
There was a purpose behind it, and he thought he had enough, but man, I think he just wasn't working hard enough. That's what I think.
Yeah. Good job on that one,
Brazilian.
Dan. Good job on that one, Dan. But hey, it is what
Dan's going to be there before too long anyway, so we won't be able to make fun of him.
That is true. Tomac for 50. So Jeremy, how was your first time dispensing some liberty? Man, I love Helldivers 2 so much. I cannot believe how fun it is. And I can't believe how addicting it is. The presentation is so good. And it just absolutely just motivates the fucking hell out of you. That music, I'm telling you, Ryan, you listen to that music, you just want to run through a fucking wall, dude. It is the best thing ever. When you're dropping and they playing that music and the cinematics that play with it, and then you're just like, it's time to kill some fucking bugs for liberty and democracy. It's so good, dude. It's so good. You got to play it, Ryan. You got to play this.
Seem to be having fun. People.
Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever. It really is. It really is. I mean, because I wasn't like, I'm not as against like jumping on trending stuff as you know, but like I typically with games pop up and everybody goes crazy over it. I'm like, let's see how it plays out. You know what I mean? After Halo Infinite, which blew up and then became a disaster because they stopped caring about it. Warzone has fallen apart. Obviously Titanfall died. But the developers, and they really were not prepared for the level of success that they got with this game, but they have kept up with it and they've updated, and it seems like they're really in tune with the community. So Helldivers 2 is the shit. Highly recommended. It's a lot. Hailstorm throws me into like a hell dive, like the worst thing possible. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? There's bile titans everywhere. I'm just getting destroyed. And
Wild Titans.
yeah,
That's what Jay fights every day, and that's why he's coughing.
But when I played it solo, it actually makes like it's a lot more. It's a lot easier to go through the motions and learn the game. But when I'm playing with Hailstorm, he just throws me into like this crazy match, and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what buttons to press. I don't know what the objective is. I'm too overwhelmed running from bugs. It's a fantastic game, though. It really is.
Yeah, it's good. Let's see. Golden Nuggets for 2 says, "What's up, my neck, Rose?" Thank you. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for 11 months. Jeremy, you need to get Ryan and Gary on Helldivers. For the love of God, keep Gary away from the flamethrower.
I actually talked to Gary about it. I told him, I was like, dude, it will be gold watching Gary try to play that game. It really will. It's not an easy game. It's not an easy game.
There's like yeah, but that's a multiplayer one though, yeah.
What? Well, it's PvE, so it's like player versus environment. So there's no like it's not PvP.
Can you just play it solo?
So you can, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you kind of had to squad up or whatever to accomplish your fucking.
No, you can play it solos. You can play solos.
Just let Gary go out there and wander around for a while. We could do that.
It won't last long. He won't wander around for a while. That's for sure. He'll get fucking wrecked immediately.
Taker for $2. Guys, was there a Sports War stream yesterday? No, we had a couple different people with stuff pop up just on St. Patrick's Day or whatever. So we were just like, well, I guess we can't do it. So. Yeah, because like I wasn't available either, or we probably wouldn't be able to do something. But yeah, so sorry about that, guys. Yep. Tobias for 5. How is that metal can make everything more awesome? Even things that are already awesome in the Clandithu drop music or One Winged Angel. How is it that the way I read it feels like I was talking about a metal can like the entire time,
like the metal music.
Yeah, that's like what I heard in my fucking mind when I read that for some reason.
You and Tobias really do have like a connection. You're both big fans of the furry community, and so you picked up on what he was saying fairly quickly. You weren't that confused because it's a really deep connection.
I don't know why Tobias is still here. I just make fun of his lifestyle every time he super chats, but he's still here.
Oh my gosh. So, Jeremy, the best way to drop a Bile Titan is to drop on it after being reinforced. Got 2 in a run that way, and it was awesome. Okay, see, that stuff I'm not even there yet. I've played the game for like 2 days, and there's so much to learn about it. And again, I've gone through I've gone through it the wrong way. As much as Hailstorm tries to tell me it's the right way, it's a fucking terrible way. But I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
Teeny Bopper, remember for 11 months. You can't just tell Ryan to play something. He'll do the opposite out of spite. You have to Jedi mind trick him into wanting to play.
This is true.
Well, you can't here's the thing. If the selling point is like, oh man, everybody's playing, it's awesome. It's like, all right, but like why? Kind of like why I haven't seen Stranger Things yet. Like I've heard no one describe it to me and like tell me something about it that makes me want to watch it. But it's awesome. You're missing out.
But at the same time, you actively despise like movies or shows with kids as the central figures.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes. So you like Starship Troopers, right?
Yeah.
This is literally Starship Troopers. It's what it is.
Wasn't there a Starship Troopers game?
There was a game. I didn't play it. I heard it did pretty well.
Out like a couple months ago, right?
I feel like it was about 6 or 8 months ago, but yeah, this is like, it's got the Starship Troopers vibe. But you also have robots you can fight too. And it's dude, like, just, did you see the clip I played on Twitter yesterday?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know what? I think I actually can just share the video file right here. Is this it? That's the full one. I don't want to play the full one. This should pump you up right here, Ryan. Okay. This should get you, this is going to make you want to play the game.
I'm ready to
Is that not awesome, dude? That music is so fucking good.
Yeah,
And that
it's
music's
pretty good.
always that music's always like the opening cinematic just sets the tone of like it does have that whole Starship Troopers vibe to it, where it's kind of like it's like a satire, but it's also like it's so good, man. But yeah, it's great. I saw people going, I'm ready to hit the gym for that
Yeah,
music.
that's true. Yeah, I like the music. There's also, we might as well take this time to watch there's another couple minutes that we need to watch here. The Origins of the 199 in all its
Yes.
animated glory.
1-800 Danky in the house. 1-800 Danky is crushing it. I love all these animations, and I want to encourage you guys to keep doing things like this. This kind of was starting with the Friday Night Tight stuff, and now we've got some G&G stuff going on. Oh, I've got the full screen thing. Let's see. There we go.
Here we go.
This
All
is
right.
great.
The Origin of the 199.
It's gonna be great.
I can't wait for that. Hold on. I got to address someone in the chat here. We got Awesome Guy.
Awesome Guy. What's up, Awesome Guy?
Celebration cringe. Are you retarded? Star Wars Celebration has been a thing since 199.
199?
I don't know who the fuck you are. I just got this stream on my recommended for some reason. Stop being reactionaries. Well, Awesome Guy. I'm sure the chat's going to love you. But Awesome Guy, if you want Star Wars Celebration cringe, I am here. I'm here to give that to you. Don't fucking worry.
199. 199.
Since 199.
None of the chat.
All right. It's been around for almost 2,000 years, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, his poster did say the piss awakens the Awesome Guy. Yeah, like a Last Jedi poster back there.
Yeah, I think this is Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
That
No
looks like
girls
Finn
allowed.
over here.
Yeah.
No girls
Is that
allowed.
dildos back there with his Mickey ears?
Looks like it. Looks like it.
Oh man, you guys are the best.
The Origin 199. Yeah, the fucking animations are wild.
Yeah.
Like the way we're depicted. Or like Gary with the massive glasses.
Yeah. Comics with his forehead.
Yeah. Teeny Bop, remember for 11 months, you can't just tell Ryan to play. Oh, I just said that. The Angry Badger for 199. Bugs are easy mode. Fight the automatons 199.
They are, yeah, they're not like it's a whole different perspective and how you have to approach them.
Kurt Angle's stare for $10 says for democracy.
Kurt Angle's stare, dude. Kurt Angle's such a meme at this point in time. It's almost like he's losing people aren't even going to remember him for being like this all-time great wrestler now. He's just like a meme. That's going to be his legacy now.
Well, this is the lore behind it. According to Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle stares like that because I made him tap.
Oh, man.
MJ UK 84 for 2. Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Thank you. Still my birthday month. So I can still accept super chats for my birthday month, just like Drunk 3PO. 5 gifted memberships from Dom H. Thank you, Dom H. Appreciate you, brother.
Burb Shid for 2 says, is eating bananas gay? I don't think eating bananas is gay, but there are absolutely gay ways to eat bananas. So, just watch yourself.
Hayden Wayne for 20 says Helldivers 2 is currently looking to hire an artist and they want to have them to have military experience. These devices are giving the gaming community what they crave. Having a game master was an awesome decision. Absolutely. Everything about what Helldivers is doing is great, and it's only going to get better, it seems. So I am, and again, they're just embarrassing AAA games. They're embarrassing all these massive companies. It's special.
Where the fuck did I go? Over
Eric-
on Rumble, B Barrett for $2. I bought the new Contra this weekend. It kicks all sort of ass. So satisfying to mow down bad guys.
100%. I own that now, and I've have played a little bit. I plan on playing that on stream when I get some time. But yeah, the new Contra game, Operation Galuga, is awesome as well. There's some good stuff out there. Again, AAA gaming kind of sucks right now, but there's a lot of stuff out there that you can find that's fun. And that new Contra game is awesome. It's got the old school vibe to it and everything.
I don't know if I've ever fucking played.
You've never played a Contra game?
I don't know if I ever have.
Oh,
no.
Man.
Contra, I don't recall.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had it and like tossed it in one time, but I don't remember putting any too much into it.
You die so many fucking times in Contra. It's crazy.
Mozamboni for $5, but Jeremy, Wilbert Rajat II, the composer of the most amazing game theme in a while, A Cup of Liberty, is black. I thought us gamers were racist.
I know. It's amazing how that works out.
Yeah, shockingly, I don't think anybody would care what color somebody is who made the music for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, man, I could tell by the way that orchestra hit that note, man, I could tell he was black. Like, I don't think anybody's thinking that. But
I was telling everybody else. I was walking into Walmart yesterday and I had my headphones in and I was listening to that music, and I just wanted to run through the whole store and just body slam everybody. That music is so motivating, dude. It's such a badass theme, and it plays. They play it perfectly through in the game. It just works, man. Presentation is important. I mean, we've talked about this many times with Star Wars. I mean, look at Star Wars without John Williams' score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a fundamentally different experience. Christopher Reeve Superman without John Williams' score. All of the Hans Zimmer scores out there. It does make a difference. It does make a difference.
Yeah, just a couple notes can immediately like put you back in like that feeling of whatever movie that is.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. 100% a powerful thing.
Yes.
Chris Bolts, member for 2 months for glorious victory. Thank you, Chris. Eric Glidewell with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Eric. Kurt Angles,
not Glidewell.
What is it, Guildwell?
I say Guidewall, but you put an L in it that's not there. Yes.
Let me see.
It's Gide, not GLID.
Oh, Guidewall. Well, my bad, Eric. Eric Glidewall. Kurt Angle's stare for 5. My stare came from the disbelief in how rigged that match was, Chris.
Now we got Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle fighting in the chat.
Chris Benoit like updated his profile picture too to like
I know.
Yeah. Young Stop, member for 6 months. Star Wars made $12 billion under Disney. BS. Valiant Renegade proved them wrong. Hail you big figs. Yeah, I heard some crazy numbers floating out there about what they said was Star Wars. What Star
Wars
made them.
Were they saying that's a profit?
I don't think the profit was 12. I think they're saying that they've made
so they're overall they've grossed $12 billion.
That's what I think it was, but there ain't no way it's profit, obviously.
No, 100%. Yeah. But if we're talking about just what they've grossed, I mean, potentially.
Let me look it up before we get too far down.
From the moment from 2015 when they bought it to now, I could see how they've made 12 billion, but I in terms of gross, but they've probably lost. I don't know if they've lost money, but they certainly have not had a major profit on it. And that's the problem with it. Because like Force Awakens made 2 billion, Rise of Skywalker made $1 billion, Rogue One made $1 billion, Last Jedi made 1.3 billion. Then you have like all the stuff with shows, merchandise, all of that. Like, I guess 12 billion seems a little high, I guess, but
it seems high, but yeah, I'd actually have to dig into it to look into see what that number and like, does that include benefits from theme park shit? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different ways that you could possibly calculate that. Even though we all know the Galaxy's Edge is a fucking disaster zone, how much revenue did they bring in on Galaxy's Edge? That type of thing. So I have no idea how that number is calculated. So I'm not even going to pretend to fucking give a good answer on it. Project Taco for 10. As soon as you played the theme, I pulled over and had to give props. I'm hyped up. Can't wait to get home and spread democracy. Can I get a place where we get in touch with the other 199 divers?
I mean, the best place probably is Discord for now, but that's what we're trying to do on geeksandgamers.com is trying to give we're trying to get a more kind of centered place for where you can find the Geeks and Gamers community. And so that's why we're doing everything on the website. That's why I've urged everybody to go over to the website, go ahead and make an account, because we are in the process of implementing new features on the website. And that will kind of be the place where everybody can go. But Discord, our Discord, we've got a great community over there right now. So that's a good place.
Goji the King, member for 7 months. The opening screen with the Fire Sea and the classic Contra music is GOAT. Love they kept the classic feel while adding something new to the game.
Absolutely. I saw Georgia Dog says Gary is 250 away from 1 million. Is he actually? How do we know he's 250 away? Did he tweet that out?
Had to have.
Because we don't have exact numbers. Let's see if he said anything. If I think we could get him to 1 million if he's only 250 away.
You think there's 250 people that are watching that aren't subbed to Gary?
I think so.
Jeremy just wants to take credit for it.
Yes.
So we can throw it in Dan Vask's face.
Well, the problem is Quartering's already done it. Quartering said,
yeah, let's get him there.
No, Quartering's it's great to see my employees be so successful. Talking about Dan and Gary. Alex Jones is gonna congratulate Quartering on have another 1 million sub channel. Hey, congratulations, Quartering. I saw you and Salty Cracker got to 1 million subs again. You know.
Yeah, you and Salty. Yeah, where's Salty Cracker? Where is
Gary's in the chat? What's up, Gary?
There's Gary. Yeah, it's gonna happen in the next freaking hour or so, I guess.
I love all your channels, guys. I watch them every day. Great job on Geeks and Gamers. I love those Fortnite streams. Really good.
Yeah, like he has any idea. Oh man. When are you gonna get him on? When are you gonna get him on a Mario Kart stream?
I know, dude. I did ask him about it, and he said he would do it, but I just the whole process. So we would have to take a Switch. I would have to get someone to go to Alex, hook it up, and show him how to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's not like Alex Jones has a fucking Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Online account.
What if he just do the handheld one and he just sits in front of his InfoWars desk and plays right there?
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
The problem is, so at that point, so then we'd probably have to use Zoom because remember we couldn't bring him in through StreamYards because StreamYards wouldn't work. So we'd have to use Zoom. I mean, we could do it. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. It's just it's a few obstacles to jump through. That's all.
Or we could get Matt Walsh on. Matt Walsh, maybe might be interested in playing a little bit Mario Kart after you had a chat with him, Jeremy.
So yeah, everybody, I've heard so much speculation about this Matt Walsh thing because I tweeted out that me and Matt Walsh spoke after our back and forth, and it was a really good conversation. Basically, I gave my perspective on where I stand on why I, without going into specifics of, I'm not going to get into the specific details of it, but I basically told Matt that I do respect him for what he's done. I said, what as a woman is probably, we don't even fully understand the significance of how important that was for the culture because it just will continue to have time. I was like, but I have a specific problem with your video game takes and let him know. I was like, dude, I think you have a really bad misconception of gamers. Here's who I am and here's who I'm surrounded with and what we're about. And then he responded and gave me his perspective on it, which I do understand where he's coming from. The end result, I don't think me and Matt Walsh are going to be best friends. I don't think he's going to appear on any Mario Kart streams anytime soon, but we were able to get some clarity. And that's really all it was about. You know what I mean? And so I'm good with it. I was happy we were able to talk about it. So
there you go. So you're saying no to, well, we just reached out to Michael Knowles, Ben Shapiro, and they said that Matt Walsh was going to come on Mario Kart next Monday. So
yeah.
Maybe the invitations went out too soon.
I don't think he'll be on Mario Kart anytime soon. I don't think that's going to be happening. Maybe Fortnite seems more of his speed.
If he didn't think the video games were demonic before Mario Kart, After he suffers through that and like the pain, he'll think it is.
I feel like didn't the Daily Wire guys play Mario Kart 64 with
they did,
Tim
yeah.
Pool? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well,
I don't know
that's
if it was
nothing.
with Tim Pool, but yeah,
Pretty sure Tim Pool was there.
might have been, yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, he ain't prepared for a G&G Mario Kart stream. All right, he ain't prepared for that.
No one really is.
No one really is.
Including me.
By the way, on that note, now that we're hyping up Mario Kart for how great it is, no Mario Kart stream tonight. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, my bad.
I will offset that with some good news.
What's
we
that?
haven't officially said it. We've hinted about this. Guess who returns to Tuesday night's main event tomorrow night? Guess who returns to Tuesday night's main event? None other than Ryan Kennel from RK Outpost. Are you excited, Ryan? Are you excited for your return to Tuesday night's main event?
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Can't wait. It's going to be great.
Main event's going to be awesome tomorrow because we got Cabruz coming on. We got Grums coming on. And we got the return of Ryan. So it's going to be a good show. I think we're going to have a really good discussion. We're going to talk about all this gaming stuff going on. It's pretty much going to be a full-on gaming show in terms of like talking about the state of the industry, Sweet Baby Inc., and just all of that going on. And every day something new is going on. I think we're going to talk about this Hill article here shortly with how they're targeting gamers right now. And I know Stuttering Craig dropped a video. You guys should go check that out. I retweeted it to my Tape Games Back. He'll probably talk about that today on his stream. So there is a lot of stuff going on in the gaming world right now. So there's going to be a good discussion tomorrow.
Yeah, we can talk about this article right now because every day something else happens. There's some other type of damage control or spin or these devs that can't keep their fucking mouths shut. But over the past few days, we saw one of the worst ratios we've seen in a while, at least from a place as big as the ADL. But look at this. If I can actually pull up the fucking window.
Oh, this ADL, this is absolute insanity.
A good old Anti-Defamation League. As digital spaces, online games should be regulated to address hate and extremism. It's vital for Congress to examine extremist radicalization in these spaces, and we're grateful to Rep. Lori Trahan. I'm not thankful to you for leading this effort. An important piece to read. Regulate toxic online video games the same as social media. And this is about to be a push that you're going to be seeing echoed throughout all of mainstream games journalists.
Yep.
It's what they've wanted for so fucking long. And basically when they say regulate, they mean don't let you say things that they don't agree with or that they find offensive. It's perfectly fine for them to say anything they want, just not us.
Yeah, this is definitely the beginning of the gamer. Well, I mean, we've talked about the Gamergate 2.0 thing, which they've been trying to will into existence for a while now. But with the election going on, it's going to catch more traction because you're going to have the mainstream kind of leftist organizations are all kind of centrally focused right now. And while I think it's funny to try to attach Trump to games because he doesn't know anything about games. He doesn't give a shit about video games. You know what I mean? Do I think that there's gamers that are supportive of Trump? Absolutely. Do I think there's gamers that hate Trump? Absolutely. Like, it's such a dumb thing to attach gamers to, but that's what they're going to do. And yeah, this is just the first of many hit pieces that are going to come out. It's the first of many. And like you said, a lot of the mainstream games journalists are going to be mobilizing around this for sure and loving when the mainstream media pushes this crap out. But if you go back to that community note, I mean, you know, community notes is it's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? But I do like that community notes is kind of wrecking nonsense like this. It just seems like community notes gets weaponized every now and then. But look at the ratio. You got 2,700 retweets. You've got only 214 likes. They turned the comments off.
Yeah, turn the comments. You got more bookmark. When you got more bookmarks than likes, you know that a lot of people are going to be making videos about it.
Woo, woo. That's a lot of bookmarks compared to likes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is just the beginning right here.
It is. And we also saw something else happen this week with Asmongold because, you know, heaven forbid, right? Heaven forbid that Asmongold have a take about Sweet Baby Inc., right? Heaven forbid that Asmongold react to a couple videos. Heaven forbid he do anything like that. Now he needs to be canceled because They announced a couple days ago, on March 15th, that Asmongold was going to be an official pawn in Dragon's Dogma 2. That was too much for these people. Chris Kindred tweeted about it, said, "What, isn't this person leading a harassment campaign?" Got so fucking destroyed in the comments that he ended up deleting his own dumbass tweet.
Mudahar retweeted that with his own
Yes.
harassment campaign that Chris Kendrick was running against Sweet Baby Ink Detected. It's just been, it's what, like, I have no problem with Asmongold. I, just like anyone else on the internet, I watch Asmongold. Sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree, sometimes I think he misses the mark. It's fine. That's life. But I think he typically has fair takes for the most part. I you know, even if I disagree with them sometimes. But that's the nature of being a commentary YouTuber, you know, and I guess he would be considered a reaction YouTuber, but he does such a good job of kind of breaking stuff down and making the content his own. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and I certainly think it's okay for him to talk about what's going on with Sweet Baby Inc. But this is the thing. This is the whole silence is violence, basically, that we heard from Kotaku journalist Alyssa Mercante. If you stay quiet, it's not going to help you, right? You have to speak, and you have to speak on their side. And even when you're a big, you know, influence or whatever, that's going to be the case. And yet everybody in games journalists, right? This person works for Inverse.com. Ryan Easby, let's see, words for PC games.
Pronouns in bio.
Oh, of course. Asmongold is a gigantic piece of shit. And the reason we're currently in the midst of what can only be described as hell, even for completely divorced from the current situation, the fact that Capcom's decided platform in any way is just disgusting. But like, Asmongold is the reason, right? That's what they're saying, that Asmongold is the reason that everyone's talking about Sweet Baby Inc. right now.
Yeah, and
it's funny because he reacted to a video that was getting a ton of attention.
Right. It's just like anything else. He's the reason Asmongold is their target is because he's too popular. That's really what it comes down to. And they want him to be on their side. They want Asmongold to be on their side, and he's not. So since he's not on their side, they're gonna have to turn him into the villain. Happens every single time. It really comes down to just his impact and how many people are watching his videos, and it drives them crazy that since he doesn't agree with them, they have to make him out to be the villain. Happens every time. And they are desperate right now. Oh, we're just in hell. We're just in hell. You're in hell because you put yourself in hell by all of this nonsense with Sweet Baby Inc. And not just Sweet Baby Inc. There's so many other companies out there. There's so many other consultant firms. What was it? Black Gamer Girls or whatever that we ratioed the other day. And that's just another one of many. I mean, there's dozens of them out there. It's not just one company that's being highlighted. And now that they are starting to get exposed, because gamers are not going to back down. Like, they're just not going to back down. They're going to continue to, because they understand that there is a coordinated effort right now to try to demonize gamers, make them look bad, go after the gaming industry, and paint all gamers in the same light, which is, anybody knows anything about gaming knows that the only thing that brings gamers together is our love for games. That's literally the only thing. There's no common political theme. There's no common social theme. There's nothing like that. It's a wide range of people that have all different types of opinions on shit. And you can't box people in like that. All you will ultimately do by doing this is you start to unify people that actually have different opinions when you start doing stuff like this. When you start attacking gamers in general, you start bringing people together that have different political and social opinions for a common goal at that point. And that's exactly what's going on.
Oh, man. Yeah, I found the Black Girl Gamer thing. I'm looking for that one specific tweet.
If you go to my timeline, you can find it. Unless they, I can say
they might have fucking deleted it too.
Yeah, well, that's a very high possibility. Let me go to my timeline and scroll down because I remember when I tweeted it out. You read some super chats, so I'm looking for it.
Yeah. Well, I'll get into the actual like story over here on Fandom Pulse. I just couldn't find the tweet about it. Forspoken consultant Black Girl Gamers lashes out on Twitter in defense of Sweet Baby Inc. Do you remember that Forspoken game that came out? I don't know, like a year ago. That was such a disappointment. They ended up canceling like that studio or whatever. Yeah, who consulted for it? Black Girl Gamers. Who could have expected that?
Who could have guessed that one?
It's been a crazy couple weeks since the details surrounding work of Sweet Baby Inc. took the internet by storm. Now we're seeing a coordinated pushback from games journalists and other DEI advocacy groups, many of who espouse racist hiring practices and anti-gamer rhetoric. The most recent of these extremely inclusive companies to break gamers is known as Black Girl Gamers, a consultation advocacy company that openly promotes hate against gamers on social media, much like Sweet Baby Inc. And did you find that one?
It's in the private chat. It's in the private chat. So, and that's it right there. Actually, that's the tweet right there. You're looking at it right there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's it. That's it.
There it is. I wanted to actually get the ratio and see how this thing's doing.
Yeah.
Because all right, Black Girl Gamers. This is basically Sweet Baby Inc. Except they're only focused about Black women. That's the difference. Heightening Black women's voices in gaming. Blah blah blah. The amount of harassment we've had recently due to this Gamergate 2 is not surprising. Gamers thought the industry revolved around them and their comforts are now realizing that it doesn't.
Dude, that is the most damning statement I have. Oh my God. That right there puts it in perspective. You can apply that to any Star Wars fans that thought that Star Wars movie revolved around them and their comforts are now realizing it doesn't. Marvel fans that thought that Marvel, you know, just go down the list.
Any customer,
like
any customer for anything, whether you're talking about like food or buying a car, like whatever. The idea that you should care about this or like this or be comfortable, like that's a joke.
Yep.
These people are just trying to put themselves in everything. We've had emails, comments, and threats, but you know what? We are not going anywhere.
Oh my God.
Fucking ratioed to hell, almost double the amount of comments as likes. Did Dan Vass ratio them? Look, yes, the gaming industry shouldn't please gamers. He ratioed them.
Oh there you go. God, man. It like the victim nonsense is so like, okay, look at this real quick. Let me find it. All right, so this is for me anyway. This is a decent amount of traction. That's my tweet from Matt Walsh thing. 235,000 likes, you know what I mean, on Twitter, 6,000 likes almost. That's a pretty good number for me. Do you think that it's all been positive? Do you think like I haven't gotten messages telling me to go fuck myself? And like I've had horrible like mentions like welcome to the fucking internet. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what happens when you
to everybody.
That's what happens when you go out there and you like or don't like something.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. There's going to be some people that have a problem with that take.
Yes.
Like that is the internet, and that's okay.
It's insane. What did Gary say in the chat? Is Gary talking shit about on Dan? Probably. Let's see what he says. I gotta find
nice that Dan won something.
Gary, how many subs from 1 million are you?
Yeah, Dan Vass couldn't beat the white straight male, so he decided to attack a female person of color for an easy victory. There you go, Dan. You learned from the best. Let's see. I said that one. Elite Neo for 10. Jeremy, you and Ryan need to do a playthrough of old school NES era Contra together. No Konami code. And see how long it takes before Ryan pulls a Wings of Redemption on his controller.
You will die, and you'll die a lot. Gary's only 60 away from 1 million. Are you kidding me? Gary, you want to hop on? Give him a link. Get your ass on here. Let's go.
Let's see.
We'll drift off this motherfucker.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Unless you're going to go live. If you're going to go live, you don't have to come on here. But if you're not going to go live, you want to hop on?
I'll send him the link so he doesn't feel like he has to, if he can't, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine if you can't. Or if you were planning on going live, do it. Because I don't know what his plan is. He needs to go live for 1 million, though. That's insane.
All right, I said that one. CJ for 5. I miss good comedies that made fun of everyone on all sides. Now it's just one direction, and it's boring.
Yes,
usually. Mo Zamboni for 2. Wilbert R is cool as fuck. Thanked fans in YouTube comments. That's cool. Mr. Dangs, member for 12 or 9 months. Helldivers 2 is the best game I've purchased in a while. Top tier.
100%. And as long as the developers stay in touch with the community and stay away from the bullshit, this game, I mean, again, it's like anything else, though. We saw when Halo Infinite came out and it had a big boost, and everybody's like, oh, Halo's back, and then it just fucking died. We've seen so many great games die off so quickly. but they seem like they're on top of it. And if they stay on top of this game, this is something that can last. They're adding stuff. They added mechs the other day. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Crispy Leg Transport LLC for $10 says, I drove by the movie theater yesterday and they had American Society on the sign instead of the whole name. Well, I guess we should talk a little bit about the American Society of Magical Negroes,
which is the movie that got Gary. It's going to get Gary over the hump for 1 million subscribers. Right. Before that, though, look who don't miss, baby. He don't miss. ABF, who's been playing Helldivers, by the way. ABF, Alec Baldwin's finger for 50 gifted memberships. Holy shit, Alec Baldwin's finger. Going to be in Vegas too, right? Think you're going to be in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken.
Better be. It's not that far of a trip from New Mexico Trial House to Vegas, so next. Just short drives. It's not too
short
bad.
Drive, not too bad. He probably have to get some kind of clearance or approval to leave the area, though.
Right? Probably. The man's dangerous. So I would have to imagine.
Thank you, ABF in the house. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, but we got to talk about this American Society movie. Now, Jeremy, one of the reasons that they titled it this was because the director wanted to make people uncomfortable just when they said the title of the movie. So you know how black people feel around white people all the time. So in spirit of, honoring what that person wants us to do and say the name, I'm going to make sure I say the name, not be ashamed of saying the name. There's nothing wrong with saying it. The American Society of Magical Negroes, because we're not going to be talking about it for long, so we may as well get it all out while we can. This movie's a fucking bomb. This movie expected to bring in around $3 million over the weekend. Guess where we're sitting right now? 1.25 million in the opening weekend. This thing is fucking a complete and catastrophic flop. But I guess when you market the entire thing around, basically white man bad, white man evil, everything wrong in black person's life is because of white man, you might limit your potential audience.
Yeah, I mean, again, what was the budget?
We don't know yet. We have not got any disclosure about the budget, but it's certainly not going to be like $100 million.
No,
or anything like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking like maybe 20 million, something like that.
2025, I think would be like in the ballpark, probably.
Yeah, and it's not gonna. And so if it's let's just assume it's a $25 million budget. It did have some marketing. I didn't have like super aggressive marketing, but you would have to imagine that marketing budget's going to be 15-20 million dollars as well. Not going to make shit. You know what I mean? Like this is bad. No. Like was there any anticipation for the opening weekend out there before it launched? Like was there any numbers out there?
Well, there were. $3 million was the expectation for the opening weekend. But the reason that was so low is because quite clearly everybody already said how they feel about it with this trailer. 128,000 dislikes to 10,000 likes. And they knew it too. They knew it was fucking bad. American Society of Magical Negroes cast and director says not to judge the film by its trailer. This is a couple days ago. Well, unfortunately, that's kind of the thing you put out there to let people judge if they want to come see your movie or not. It's literally what a trailer is intended to be. So might not have got across the right message in the trailer if they're saying this after the fact.
I mean, look, the legacy of this movie is ultimately going to be that you got a toxic white male to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's going to be your legacy right there. And speaking of that toxic white male,
speaking of magical Negroes,
welcome in.
What's Gary.
Up? What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Holy shit. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, I'm not there yet. Oh, I thought I thought I was muted. I mean, it's a natural reflex.
You're good. You're good. Okay.
How the hell are you, man? How the hell are you?
Dude, good. Having a good day.
I can't believe this. 1 million fucking subs. You're about to be there. What's the plan, Gary? What's the plan?
The plan was to pass it and then figure something out. Right? That's the plan. But
everybody thinks we have this whole manipulative thing out. I called Gary. I was the other day. I'm like, are you gonna do like 1 million sub stream? And he goes, I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet.
No, one day at a time, man. Do you know YouTube? You know, like I've experienced so much loss, like last minute loss in life, just being a Charger fan, and then my personal, right? So yeah, I don't count anything until it's actually happens. Looking pretty good. Hi, Dan.
Yeah. How you, Dan? I would have invited you, but we reserved this spot for winners, not losers. I mean, you know, we try to bring, you know, like respectable people on that actually like, and I appreciate the fact that you decided to go attack the black girls to get your ratio. You needed to win. We respect that.
Yeah,
but you know,
I needed to be in the video that got you across 1 million.
Dude,
that's what made me happy.
I love Sheep City and counted you as black people. By the way, he's like, Gary needs to thank all the black people who got him over the hump in that video.
That's right.
That was crazy that was the video that had to do it too. Because I'm like, I don't even know. Like, people don't even know who these actors are. So I told Perry to put Sydney Sweeney on the thumbnail. Make her tits huge. It's the biggest reach in thumbnail history, and he still did it.
Dude, we were playing Helldivers last night. Of course, I had Sydney Sweeney on mine, like I always do. But Hailstorm decided to throw Sydney Sweeney on his. And
he did.
His views bumped up a little bit.
Dude, she is the anti Brie Larson. Like,
she really is.
We're gonna get a lot of mileage out of those boobs.
Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, she's just out of nowhere. Like, and it's all because of Madam Web's red carpet is where this really took off. Is that picture of her with Dakota Johnson, and it's just taking the internet by storm now, and it's everywhere. It's crazy.
This was all like before Madam Web came out. Anyone but you actually did really well at the box office.
Yeah,
for a $25 million R-rated rom-com to make over 200 million bucks worldwide is pretty big.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't that like, it was okay. I watched it.
It was fine. Yeah,
it's fine. And I've said it before. I don't know if you have you seen the movie? Do you know the premise? It's a destination lesbian wedding.
That's really.
Yeah, so that's bullshit.
I didn't even know that.
Like in real life, those lesbians would be broken up before the plane lands. And one of them probably have a black eye, but you know, that's yeah. But if there's Sydney Sweeney and you get to see some boobs, so I understand the 200 million. I do,
which is always nice. Gary, everybody wants you to play Helldivers too, so
I'll try it. I'll try it. Why not? I mean, I probably won't get past the menu, but I'll be the first guy to get killed in the menu.
You need to play it
like if you don't press a button for 5 minutes, he just dies. Yeah.
Oh man, good.
I'll try it. Why not?
If you're just tuning in, Gary over on his Nerdrotic channel is closing in on 1 million subscribers. Have you subscribed, chat? I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't,
Dan Vask, we've got an update on Dan Vask. He's 28,000 away from 1 million.
He's creeping up.
So he's
okay.
Maybe he'll catch you. I don't know.
I know you guys are limited on time, but like I really do want to go through how this started because he started it. He fucking started it. I was driving to Vegas for the meetup. For last year's meetup, and I see this like challenge on Twitter, and my reception's bad, so I just said it's on. And originally, it was just the bet was if Dan lost, all he would have to say is "man buns are gay." I'm like, wait a minute, no, you got to sing that shit. And so that's the way. But he started it, and he knew he had this viral video going too. So he was like, I was totally set up, you know. And like, what am I gonna do? Say no? Look like a chicken shit? No, hell no. I'm gonna do this. So and it's been fun. It's been almost a year. Been almost a year.
Yep.
Look at how it turned out, buddy.
Where were you at? Were you around like 600,000-700,000?
I was on a little over
730, right? You're like a 730, something like that.
Yeah, we were pretty even. Dan and I were pretty even at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you know. And then like General Flynn freaking retweets him, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm done.
This nice young man just saying the most amazing. It's like, if you only knew this piece of shit, General.
I tell you, he should have beat me though. With Peaches, And if he did, I'm just Ken. Instead he alienates all the Christians he got by doing the Number of the Beast, which was my personal favorite.
Yeah, he lost subscribers on one of his best songs.
And it's great.
Wait, did he really?
I don't know. I
don't think he lost, but I don't think he gained as much. You know, all those 7-year-old Christian women aren't going to be like rocking. Well, maybe some of them are to Number of the Beast. I mean, that is an old song, but
yeah. Then he pulls out Celine Dion.
Peaches would have won. Peaches, he would have already been at a million if he would have did Peaches.
I'm Just Ken. He'd be at 2 million.
I think I'm Just Ken would have been bigger. Like I think that was like so insanely viral. Peaches was too, but
yeah, you're right though, because him singing "I'm Just Ken," that would have been huge.
I am at reverse 199, so it's 999,000. No, 999,991 right now.
Shit.
So we're 9 subs away.
9 subs away.
And I'm not going to be like, I'm not counting or pay attention. As soon as it gets to 200, I'm fucking refresh. Refresh. Come on. Yes, you're dead. I lost the bet, but won a life.
One in life.
One in life. Oh, sorry, I can't read. Yeah, you're such a winner down there, constantly running from your packs of murderous children who usually, because if they can't steal food, have to eat the packs of murderous dogs that you have to run through from. Every day you come back from fucking buying your shitty moldy bread and taking a bath in a sewage-filled pond after burning a rainforest.
Let's put him on the spot, because this is why Dan Vasquez lost. Send him the fucking link. I bet he's not ready. I bet he's probably getting a fucking manicure right now. Yeah. He's going to say, I can't make it. Send him the fucking link.
He's at the salon.
Yeah. Get your ass on there. Hey, he's at it. You're there. Gary, you're there. You're there.
You just hit it?
Oh!
Holy shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
1 fucking million.
Holy crap.
Popped. Thanks, Chad.
Wow, dude.
Holy, it's over. It's over, Dan.
It's over, Dan.
Now you know the meaning of pain. You know the meaning of humiliation. You know the meaning of defeat.
I've got the clip right here. This Dan, this is let me find it. Right here. This is what just happened to Dan right here, and it's glorious.
I'm gonna teach you the meaning of pain. I'm gonna teach you the meaning of humiliation. I'm gonna teach you the meaning of defeat.
Oh man.
Oh,
a year-long battle. A year-long battle.
Over.
I'm going to say something that I've never said in the history of this channel. Okay.
The N-word?
Don't send.
No, you said
I've said that. Don't send super chats to congratulate me here. Save them for Gary. He fucking deserves it. So
it's all right.
So fucking cool, dude.
Drift,
a million
Drift, what the hell's wrong with you?
Dude,
I don't even know you anymore, Jeremy.
No, dude. I'm
now you're a big
legitimately
deal, so he's sucking up to you.
I have to now. Yeah, you're like, I have to be nice to you now. We have to be now. Gary is going to be the evil person that the internet's trying to turn him out to be, Mr. The fact that people think Gary's like controlling shit behind the scenes and shit, it's wild. It's like Gary's retarded.
Gary's lucky if he can figure out his phone.
Well, ever since I made the font size like 500, I can understand it a little more.
And literally anyone else in the room could read your text.
Are you getting any fucking manicure, Dan? Where you at, Dan? You getting a fucking manicure?
He's getting his hair flat ironed. That's what he's doing.
Look who's in the chat. Chris fucking Gore.
What's up, Frank?
Well earned.
What's
That's
up,
awesome.
Frank?
That is awesome, man. Yeah, this is crazy. Again, I started watching Gary when he had, I think it was like 40,000 subscribers. I think that's when you made that guest appearance on the High Council fill in. And I was in the chat. And then you said like, oh, hey, Jeremy or whatever. I'm like, oh, this fucking guy knows who I am. Who the fuck is this guy? Gary. And I will never forget, because back then you would have like his live streaming that was a long time ago, but Gary was consistently on a 40,000 sub channel, was consistently pulling like 700-800 people live, which I was like, that was a lot. I was like, how does this guy have 800 people watching him with 40,000 subscribers consistently? That put him close to like where we were, you know what I mean? Because I think we were pulling like 1,200, 1,300 consistently on our channels that were significantly bigger. I was like, this guy's doing something. And yeah, and we became cool. And I fucking told you when I met you, I was like, you're going to be bigger than all of us, dude. You're like, oh, fuck off. You're like, oh, fuck off. I did tell you that. You remember that, don't you?
You did. And it's fuck off still. Did you have this made? My wife just got me a ring with glasses on it. There you go.
Oh, look at there. That is awesome. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Holy shit. Is that my new wedding ring now? Is that? No?
Hey, we got a present for you, Gary. We got another present for you. We got a present for you,
babe. It's engraved. Hang on. Where? I can't see. Oh, is it engraved inside? Oh, it says 1 million.
Nice.
Wait. Hey, I have to get my. Now I can see it. All right.
All right, Gary. We have another present. We have another present for you, Gary.
What's that?
Right here.
Oh, he's there. It's perfect. Love you, babe. Woo!
How you doing, Dan?
What's up, Dan?
I'm doing great. Absolutely. Hey, listen. I let the elder guy win anti-cool, and I so cool.
Yeah.
Really so nice generous, so kind.
That was really nice of you to take the entire year and just lose slowly.
I know. I mean,
yeah, it's all about the fun. It's all about the audience.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan, it was totally on purpose. You were.
Dan, you're not going to understand this, but Ryan will. You're the Randy Moss of YouTube. Like, you have all the talent in the fucking world, but you're just lazy as fuck and you don't apply yourself. So you've allowed Gary to become Jerry Rice.
I'm normal. It's like I'm normal. Gary's the fucking sweaty tryhard, where the fifth world shithole country guy challenges him with a fun little bet, and the motherfucker goes in international live television. A bit of overkill.
Yes.
If you improve your fucking English a little bit, maybe you could too.
Yeah. That's why America wins. That's why America wins, Dan. We don't fucking sit on our ass and burn rainforest. When we start a bet, we go in to win.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. But hey, dropping out the character a little bit. Congratulations, Gary. Thank you for accepting the bet. Thank you for all the fun. And thanks for counting me among this awesome fellowship. It was awesome. Really liked, since my first Friday Night Sides, really my YouTube game changed, because my goal with YouTube was always to create this passive source of income which would allow me to live comfortably. But you guys make me want to keep being part of this. So I lost the bet, but I won in life because I'm counted among the greatest fellowship that ever was. So thank you. Congratulations. Go fuck yourself. You're gay.
Oh, Dan, right. you already won in life, living past 6 months in your godforsaken country. So
that's right. That's right.
But yeah, it was awesome. Should we stop roasting each other? I don't think so.
No, let's keep going. What we need to do now, we need the next couple of rivals, and we both choose one, and we're gonna be like Rocky and Drago on Creed 2.
Yes,
we're gonna coach them, and we keep roasting each other. Hey, Ass and Geeks and Gamers are pretty close in regards to use subscribers now.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Well, I kind of went on a Dan Vask sabbatical. I haven't made a video in about fucking 6 years, but I finally started again.
Well, Az will make 5 or 6 videos and then go 2 months off and then just stream 24 hours a day. Yeah. So I think it's pretty even. I think you should.
Yeah.
Maybe a race to 500,000.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, fuck you. You're like 500,000, making us feel like we're just small fries.
Hey, just go do 500,000.
Come on, little guy.
This is me tapping your head. You can do it.
It could literally be 4 years from now.
I had a roast written down. I was writing down roasts in advance.
Motherfucker.
I have one. because I am Dan Vass' father. It's widely known now. So is Dan Vass gay because I abandoned him, or did I abandon him because he's gay? That's the question.
Which came first, the father abandonment or the gay? Yeah.
Yes. I'll never forgive you, Gary. I'll never forgive you for abandoning us to pursue your drag queen show in Las Vegas. Viva Las Gayries.
I will never picture show. You should have thanked me. Okay.
Dude, I swear. So I've talked about this a few times on stream, but yeah, usually Gary ratios everybody, you know, on Twitter. And that one where you pulled that picture of him, the Joker picture.
I'm the only person on Twitter that ever ratioed Gary. The only one. I never saw anyone. I never saw. No, let me have this.
Okay.
I never saw.
Dan, you can have
it. Never saw anyone ratioing Gary before, ever.
Like, you just beat the shit out of me. Let me win this, please.
That was so funny.
I'm sorry. You totally ratioed me. First time ever.
He's like, hey guys, just got out of prison. I'm gonna move to San Francisco with my good friend Mel, and he used that picture. It was so good.
I think I stole that picture. I think it was Adam Kriegler. I saw. Oh, I need this.
Where's the source? Where did that picture come from, Gary?
It's on my Facebook.
Okay.
Because my entire crew dyed our hair green because that's the year Dark Knight came out.
Okay.
So we all had Joker attire.
What year was that?
Okay.
Dark Knight?
When did Dark Knight come out?
2008.
2008. 2008. Yeah.
2008. 2008. I was in the army still.
Yeah.
In
2008.
the army.
Saw the Dark Knight 10 times.
Didn't you guys lose the Falkland Islands to the UK? Just kidding.
Brazil?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I have no idea. Don't ask me. Don't ask me anything Brazil related. But people usually, oh, this and this happened in Brazil. We should tag them. It's like, I don't know. I'm the worst Brazilian ever.
It's also a massive fucking country too. So like,
yeah.
I know it's Argentina. I'm being racist and mixing Brazil up with Argentina. That's the joke.
That's one of the worst insults you can do to a Brazilian and an Argentinian. The Argentinians will feel more offended that you call it Brazilian or Argentinian.
And we've got a better Brazilian coming on main event tomorrow, Brutus. So
there you go.
Brutus.
Yeah,
there you go.
So he's more
probably
respectable.
a better Brazilian. Yeah. People ask me, "Oh, you're Brazilian. You must like football or soccer," as a guy said. I'm like, "No." You must like carnival. And they're like, "No." It's like I'm the worst.
Oh, you're wearing a man bun, so you're just taking defeat in the gayest way. I just noticed.
I was working out. It's my.
Are you a samurai
uniform?
Are you in the 1600s?
Gary
used to say before all this shit show started. Gary used to say, "Hey, only Dan Vasquez samurais can wear man buns."
Yeah, I said because he's ethnic.
But now I lost my right.
Yes, you did.
Oh, shit. No, it was good. It was good. It was fun. And
awesome. Dude, the audience loved it. It's amazing. When I say something nice to Gary or I have a normal interaction with him, it's like 20 likes, nothing. But as soon as I call Gary gay or something, like 300 likes immediately, and the audience loves it.
Well,
and it's awesome.
I'll tell them this, but me and Dan, we have discussed bringing back a bragging rights episode here very soon. We're working on it now.
You guys saved up all your money again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've got a lot. I mean, I've got a lot to show off.
Can I send you some stuff? I need to get rid of some shit.
Yes, let's go.
You got to finish your show. You got to finish your show.
Yes.
I know you're on a time limit.
So anyway, Gary and Dan, you guys are awesome.
It was fun.
I hate both of you.
It was awesome.
But congratulations to Gary, 1 million subscribers.
What
are you doing?
What? Oh, I have no fucking idea. We'll work it out. I had to pass it first.
Probably gonna go live. He's gonna go live on his second channel.
Probably
for Square Up or something like that. Probably. I mean, that's what I got to do.
Celebrate 1 million on the other channel.
Yeah.
I know. There's a part of it, like celebrations are. I think it's really good when your channel's starting up and stuff like that. I think there's a point where I was like, it gets a bit much, but I think
1 million's a big number, though.
1 million's a big deal. 1 million's a big deal. So we will do something. But the best part was watching like on Twitter and the comments of people just react, roasting Dan, roasting me is fucking great.
Hell yeah,
great. Let's keep it going, and we'll pick a couple. We'll see what other channels. I think Dan's idea is good. And I think we should do that and continue this. So it was tons of fun.
Gotta get Jay involved.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Politics is tough for me right now. I'm D-Day Cobra is my number one focus. Geeks Gamers is secondary, but I am getting Geeks Gamers back in the algorithm.
How many subscribers are you on Jide Cobra?
Like 130,000. So
it's been pretty good because
I personally think D-Day Cobra might pass Geeks and Gamers this year if I put the pedal to the metal.
You cannot compete with yourself. It doesn't count.
No, I know.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that would be the competition. Let me have a battle between all two channels. I'll grift the fuck out of this.
That's like jacking up. I mean, do you really win in the end? You feel like a winner?
You goddamn right, I will.
Chris Benoit sends a super chat for Dan. Says, "Hi Dan, you seem like you need a cheer up. My son choked at following me in wrestling, but maybe you could mentor him at singing. This might be your only chance to have a protege."
Hey, you won't get me this time because now I know your name.
In the words,
now I memorize it.
I'll never forget when that came up.
To quote Jeremy, this is why we don't get sponsors. Okay.
It's true. It's very true. But all right, Gary, Dan, get the hell out of here, guys. Appreciate both of you. Congratulations, Gary.
Congrats, Gary. That's awesome, man.
And,
Thank you. Hail 199.
Hail. Thank you. And
Dan
Dan
is gay.
Dan, better luck next time.
Next time.
Hey,
better luck for 2 million.
First and foremost, bragging rights is up next. We will give you guys details on that when me and Dan get a date figured out, but that's going to be fun. So
me and Dan get a date. Jeez.
Hey. Look, man, I'll take the loser in the situation. Who cares? So, like I said, you turn Dan around. Looks the same.
Hey, my back's a little bit hairy, but other than that, I can shave.
Oh,
Jesus.
man. Get the hell out of here, Dan. I'll talk to you later, brother. Later, man.
Bye.
All right. So there you have it. We had Gary and Dan on. That was awesome. And congratulations again to Gary. 1 million subscribers. That is insane, man. It really is insane. It really is.
It is. Yeah, it's a massive achievement. So
yeah,
and Dan's gonna hit it soon too.
Yep.
So, Chris Bolts for 5. Smile more, Ryan. I'm working on it. Slade Lawton member for 20 months. Hey, someone on TNME will actually be able to read above an elementary level tomorrow, aka Ryan. Thanks. Lance for 5. Since you guys know Mind of Gamer Gary the best, who do you think he casts as Samus for a Metroid movie?
Say that one more time.
Who does he cast as Samus in Metroid?
I don't think I don't think they're going to go, if they are going to make a Metroid movie, which I do not anticipate. I don't think that they're going to go with the big name. So just don't.
My pick's been Brie Larson for a while.
No.
Alex Papa for 10.
Yes, Sydney Sweeney. Let's go.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Alex Papa says that no one can go to the cinemas for the movie. Thank you. Patrick Kelly for 5. Ryan, Jeremy, do you agree Black Garrett sounds like Eckhart's Ladder? Quarter Black Garrett and Eckhart?
I've never really thought about that.
I guess there's a little bit, but I don't think a ton.
Yeah. It's never stood
might
out
sound
to
a
me.
little bit like him. But I like how you just said Black Garrett instead of Quarter Black Garrett. It sounds so different.
It does.
Black Garrett. Elite Neo for 10. I think Matt Walsh thinks, or if Matt Walsh thinks games are demonic, I'd love to see his reaction to Gary streaming old school Diablo 1. Hint, hit, Gary, it's on the BattleNet store. Matt's head would pull his scanners. Callum for 2. Do you watch that Space King I recommend? I haven't been able to watch anything over the weekend. Ultra Jaxel for 5. Help! My legs fell asleep and I can't get off the toilet. Well,
sorry about that.
You're fucked, I guess. What a painful way to die. Ajax Skyline for 5. These games journalists should see OG Xbox Live. I remember CS 1.6, Xbox Live, OG Mortal Kombat, old school gaming. Everyone talks smack. Yeah, 100%. Green-haired anti-liberal for $10 says, update, bro had a very successful surgery and is in recovery.
Oh, that's awesome.
Back to his normal, needy self. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words and prayers. Apologies for freaking out and sending that on Friday. Hey,
no
get it.
apologies.
Stuff like that's rough.
Yeah, glad we're happy to hear that. We're happy to hear that. Chat's happy to hear it too. So thank you. Don't apologize.
Taker for 5. The irony of black girl gamers is that they are gamers who think the world revolves around them and their comforts. They called themselves out. Yeah, that's what like all of these people's arguments completely deconstruct what they're attempting to do. Crit Nature for 5. Another epic soundtrack. Roll Tide from the movie Crimson Tide. Hans Zimmer for the win. Hans Zimmer's awesome. Chris B. Welcome back to TNME tomorrow, Ryan. Man buns are gay. Thank you. Crew for 5. Disney used selective accounting to get to the 12 billion. It's all a smokescreen. They're liars. Love you guys and your work. Thank you. Wax the Dolphin for 25. I can't watch Shogun because there's no black people in it. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, Shogun got there were some people that were upset there's not enough diversity in Shogun. The fucking show that's set in feudal Japan.
Well, I was waiting for Gary to send his tweet out, but he hasn't sent one, so I'll just send one out.
He's still working on it.
Yeah.
River Miles for 5. The budget was 40 billion Wakandan dollars. Oh, well, I still think they're going to lose money. Taker for 5. Since Magical Negroes failed at the box office, does that mean it failed to make white audiences comfortable? How ironic. Yeah, they failed in their overall mission. Crazy Clown Town, remember for 20 months. Keep streaming until Gary reaches 1 million. We did. Awake, not woke for 10. The Apex Legends official national tourney was hacked live last night. Unprecedented in esports history, an unbelievable security breach. If true, please look into it. It's major news. Earlier this morning, I saw somebody tweeting about that, but it might have been Mudahar, but I didn't have like really enough information to know. But yeah, we'll look into it. Animated Andy for 5. Will Magical Negroes become a cult film? Thoughts?
No.
Only for the woke cult.
Gary is old. He probably forgot he hit 1 million already.
Ajax Skyline for 5. The gaming industry infected and polluted with this blue-haired pronoun people. Gone are the days of people like Gabe Newell, Hideo, and Shigeru M. San. Paco Sith for 2. Will Dan gargle Gary's balls? Only 1 million decides. Draven for 10. Now that Gary's won, I guess I can resub to Dan. Now, what if Dan gets like a mass fucking wave of subs now that Gary just won? Eric K says Gary at 1 million. Mr. Dangs for 2. Congrats and well done, Gary. Kendon Bronner go ahead.
I was just gonna say yes. I'm gonna be doing a EFAP of Don Lemon and Elon's interview. I'm also gonna be talking about the bloodbath stuff. It's gonna be a very busy night for CobraCast tonight.
Kendon Bronner. I'm about to unsub from Gary just to mess with him. Golden Nuggets for 2. Congrats to my favorite N-word. Nerdrotic. Dave Nunn for 199. Gary, congrats. Make that shirt. I'd buy 2. What shirt?
Yeah, what shirt? Are we talking about a shirt?
I don't know. Bad Fish member for 8 months. Congrats to the quartering. Oh, and Gary too, I guess. That's right. My Nerdy Home for $5 says, from not knowing he was streaming to people to 1 million. Let's go, Gary. That's true. From not understanding that live streaming people could also like comment and everything. Yeah. It's been a long road. Ramon, remember for 10 months, the fellowship is the best thing on the internet. Congrats, Gary and the Nerdrotic team. Dan Vask and his man bun can suck it. Vault 95 Survivor over on Rumble. Can Jay get Trump to play or on TNME to play Mario Kart?
Can Jay get who?
Trump.
Sure. Yeah, we've been talking about that for a while. It's just a matter of us freeing up our schedule. We've had people booked. We couldn't get Trump on, but we'll see if we can work it out.
Vault 95 Survivor. I bought Revenge of the Sith on PS2 to see how the movie was supposed to really go. Ryan, could you tell that story here to the new members? It's funny. Yeah, I guess.
Yes. So somebody asked me to tell the story, and I'm like, I think you mean Ryan to tell the story, because I was like, he's got the Revenge of the Sith story, not me.
Yeah. So this is back, like, spoilers were not in as much as they were now, obviously. And I bought the Revenge of the Sith video game that was out, that was released before the movie came out. So Revenge of the Sith I think on PlayStation 2 is what I played it on. So I immediately fucking played like through that entire game. And so before the premiere of Revenge of the Sith, I knew like the story and I knew what was going to happen. And in the game, there's this huge, awesome battle between Mace Windu and Anakin. after you like barge in there, you have to do a full-on boss battle lightsaber duel, Anakin versus Mace Windu. So I was like so looking forward to seeing that play out on screen. I told all my friends about it. We get to that fucking sequence, and Anakin just fucking chops his arm off. He gets lightning and thrown off the fucking thing, and that was done. And my friends were pissed because I lied to them about some fake Anakin Mace Windu fight. That was the spoiler era of the internet was not the same as it is now.
Not at all. Not at all.
The Fellowship, I said that one. Spider Claw for 5. Gary gets to 1 million. We get a song from Dan. Definitely better than Gary butchering Bon Jovi. Red Midnight Batman for 9 months. Gary, one of the best things in Helldivers 2, there are no doors. Hail the Fellowship and the 199. Thoughts on Fitness with Nigel for 199. Followed Gary since 2017. So happy for him. Hell yes. Animating 80 for 575. Dan, you lost. You did your best and you're gay. Ligma Willie for, let's see. I think, well, it might not be E. I don't know what it is. Ligma Will something. Member for 8 months. Congrats to Gary. Organized Chaos is having a shit fit today. Probably. Cassie Suba for 2. Days after meeting me, Gary. Coincidence? Congrats. SBZ for 2. Russian bots interference. Putin wants Gary to win. Just kidding, Gary. While gone, Whalebone Gang will strike back. Hashtag make Whalebone great again 2025. The Milkman member for 9 months. Next bet, Ryan Bersaz. They know each other very well, but don't appear on a lot of the same streams. So now can throw all the gay mud. Hail 199. Kurt Angle's Stare for 5. Hey, little buddy. You too can reach 1 million subscribers. Elite Neo, just tag you guys on Twitter. Dan's look of defeat needs to be made into a chat emote stat. Golden Nuggets for 2 says, well, second favorite. Chikara for $5. It'd be funny if the song is Man Buns Are Gay that gets Dan Bask over 1 million. When is it coming out? Congrats on the win, Gary.
That would be funny, actually.
It'd be appropriate. Curtis D of Montana, member for 60 months. Congrats to 1 million, Gary. You deserve it. Dom H gives 5 memberships. Heart and Soul for 6 months says, congrats, Gary. Eudite for 2. For Samus, K. Winnick. Black Belt, Bodyguard, gorgeous. All right. Mark Santos says, congrats, Nerdrotic. Fenrir Fire, member for 19 months. Don Lemon showed Jay how to eat corn the long way. Mark a Reality for 5. Don't forget, Dan is the one who sends in red super chats for $1.54.
Damn right. It's bullshit.
And Astro Zombie
For 50.
My bro just celebrated the birth of his 3rd child. He runs a family pharmacy called VitaScripts in Tampa, specializes in weight loss, preventative care, workout supplements. Huge fan. Stop in if you're in the area. VitaScripts in Tampa, Florida. Got it.
And then hail Geeks and Gamers and the 199. Well, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Again, tomorrow night, big Tuesday night's main event tomorrow night here on this channel. Looking forward to that. I will be live for Cobra Cast. No Mario Kart tonight. Too many people traveling. Too much going on. But I will be. It'll probably be a longer Cobra Cast anyway, and that's why I can't do it, because usually I leave Cobra Cast like 30 minutes into Mario Kart and I hop on. But obviously Jay's traveling, and we got a couple of things going on, so there's no way I can run a Mario Kart stream tonight. But you know, maybe we can get right on Mario Kart again one day. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
Over
on Rumble,
so happy about that.
Wesley for 5. In honor of Dan's win, can we mint a 13-cent coin with Dan Bask's face on it? And then General Duality for 5. Congrats, Gary. Now I can sub to Dan on YouTube. Hail.
Hey, thank you guys so much. It was awesome having Gary and Dan join us. Really appreciate all of you guys. So yeah, congratulations to Gary once again. And looking forward to Cobra Cast tonight. Everybody's like, what did Jeremy say? He's going to FAP the Don Lemon interview? EFAP is what I said. EFAP, every frame a pause. Honestly, it's pretty cool how much that's taken off, the term EFAP, all because of Mahler and the crew. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all of you. Shout out to our Rumble audience over there. We see you. And Ryan, any closing thoughts, any positivity you want to leave everybody with?
Not really. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Man,
Congrats, Gary. 1 million. That's awesome.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.